Most real estate agents miss 40 to 70% of their inbound leads due to late follow-ups, and it's a major issue for real estate agents. So what it is basically, people want agent to respond instantly as they want because people don't have much time. They want to go to the person which responds the fastest, and there is a high chance that they are going to be get closed by the person which follow ups faster. So there is a high chance that they are going to be close by you. But most real estate agents can't follow up on time because of lack of time, and because of that, they miss a lot of leads and a lot of revenue from that lead. Because if any of those lead gets closed, they are going to get a lot of revenue generated from that single lead. So they can't follow up on that exact moment, and due to lack of time. So we can see this here on based on Google AI. You can see the data that for real estate agents miss 40 to 70% of leads due to ineffective or non-existing follow-up. And speed is critical. First respond advantage. Approximately 78% of buyers and sellers end up with working with the first agent to respond to their inquiry. And you can see this 78% is a lot, and lack of persistence, missed calls, and potential revenue loss. You can see up to 100K in potential commissions per agent due to unanswered call alone. So if you want how to set up a 24 by 7 AI receptionist for real estate agent, then you can see a video I created on my channel. So you can visit there and you can watch how to create a receptionist for your to handle 24 by 7 inbound calls. This one is basically when a lead fills out a form in either in your ad or in your website, and the agent will watch that form response, and they are going to be calling them instantly at that moment and qualify them, and even if they are open to book an appointment, then it can also book an appointment and update your calendar, update your CRM based on conversation with all the details added. So yeah, and yeah, you can see here that the solution is to set up an AI 24 by 7 AI voice agent, which is always ready to call lead instantly then when they fill out the form. So yeah, this is a very useful thing for real estate agent, because if they can call the leads instantly and qualify them, then they are going to save a lot of time firstly, and the leads are getting higher chances of getting closed, and they are going to generate more revenue from that. So, which also, if we do instant follow-up, there is a high chances of closing them, and the chances of closing increase by 100 times if we follow up increases. If we follow up instantly at very moment that when they fill out the form. And again, we can see out on Google here that within 5 minutes, if we call the leads within 5 minutes of lead inquiry, it boosts the chances of closing and making up to 100 times more likely to convert them. So yeah, this is the 100 times is basically a lot the chance to close them. So you can see this is basically the point, and yeah, so this was a solution, and so let's build this and get to our retailer dashboard. And I've already built out the prompt here, and the agent. I will just explain this to you that you have to create. If you want a specific video about how I create prompt, then you can tell me in comment section, and I will build a video about that. So yeah, this is basically our system prompt. It's going to ask questions based on this, and its personality is going to be like that only. So now let's select our LLM, and you can choose 4.1. It's best for better conversation, and you can try GPT 5.2 or 5.1. These are also pretty good for reasoning, but if you want better conversation, 4.1 I will prefer. LLM temperature, it's basically for if lower value yields, then better function calling results are there. So, and structure output, it's basically responses in structured JSON. Then you can select on this and select voice. You can choose 11 Labs or Cartesia. Both are very great. But I personally use Cartesius Sonic 3 as it is very amazing and have high level of emotions and low latency, so it is very amazing. You can select Sonic 3 by clicking on this gear button and select Sonic 3. Now you can select control the voice speed and voice volume. Now save it, and you can select language from here, whichever you prefer as per your agent. You can choose multilingual, but it has more hallucination. So unless you specifically require the multilingual case, then if you require that specifically the multilingual case, then you can choose this. But if not, then I will not prefer to use this, and I will prefer to use select a single language which is most used by you. So yeah, and also if you are building this for follow-up, then make sure to add dynamic variables, which are basically the details which are we are going to be adding in our in our form, sorry, in our form, and these details can be used by the AI in the conversation itself. So let's say the user put the name as John, so the agent will not ask the name again, and can directly say, "Hi John, you filled out the form in our website and about buying the property. So what it can ask further details based on the prompt." So yeah, and welcome message, you can create a welcome message. If you want the user to speak first, then you can set this to user speaks first. And if you want the AI to speak first, then you can set this to AI. And dynamic message or custom message is a static sentence. You can customize it your way. And dynamic message is basically if you have put this in the prompt itself, then the AI will speak based on the prompt itself. It will not remain same all time, but it can change. So I've already added this in the prompt, so I'm just selecting dynamic message. Yeah. So now for the functions, now end call functions, it's basically used by the agent to end the call, and if the conversation is finished, the user has booked appointment and they are saying goodbye, then the agent can use this to hang up the call by itself. So yeah, and remember to put these names which you have put here, just like as you have put in the prompt itself. So if you change the name, then the AI will get confused and might have wrong function calling. So make sure to put it correctly. Now, the book meetings, you can add this simply by clicking add and book on calendar here. You will need a cal.com account for this, and you can name this from here. You can add a description to describe the what the function works, how it can work as per your need. And I have described it. It books the appointment for user when the user tells time and date for the appointment and agrees to book it. So yeah, you can do this. And for API key, you need to sign up to cal.com from here, and it's free. Don't worry about that. And you can go here and sign up, and you can set up your availability hours from here. And now you need to go to settings from here and click API key from here, and you can add a API key from here. And you can name it anything. You can set this to never expire and save this, and you can copy your API key from there. Okay, and now this API key is added. Now event type ID, we need to go to again. You need to create a new event from there, and you can in the URL you can see this thing here. This is the event ID. You can copy this here and you can paste this here. Okay, and you can set up the time zone from here as per your country, whichever you want to do, whichever you are working in. So yeah. Okay, now check availability cal. This is one is basically for checking the available hours of yours. Let's say the person wants to ask the agent that, "Okay, tell me your availability hours," then it can search your the available hours and it can output that. And yeah, so API key and event ID, time ID, and time zone. These are the same things as the book appointment calendar book meetings function. So yeah, you can add this. And now knowledge base, this one is basically for the adding specific details like your company details. And if it's very specific, then I will recommend to add this because it will increase your cost by 5 cents and it will also increase the latency. So unless necessary, I will not recommend that. So yeah. And background sound, this one is for more realistic voices about like the agent is in a working place. So add that feel, you can use this. And in this case, I've added coffee shop. Uh, Responsiveness, how fast the agent should speak after the user finished speaking. We don't want the AI to speak instantly to just to provide a realistic conversation. We don't want instantly to speak. Like wait some milliseconds before speaking. Then we can set this to 0.98 to provide more realistic conversation. And interruption sensitivity, how fast the human speech can interrupt the agent. I will recommend to set this to 0.8 because if you set this to 1, the AI will be very sensitive and even if a little sound came from background, the agent will stop speaking. So I will recommend to set this to 0.8 and enable back channeling. It's for just for adding informations. This is not developed fully yet, but you can use this if you want. Enable speech normalization. This one is basically it converts text elements like number, currency, and dates into human-like spoken form. And you can enable this if you want. I will recommend that you can enable it unless you want to use SSML tags, and it will increase your latency also. And if you want to use SSML tag like in Cartesius Sonic 3, they have SSML tags, then you can you have to switch this off because if you enable it, it will not work. But if you are not using that, I will recommend use that, and it will increase your latency, but a little bit. And reminder message frequency, this one is basically if the user remains silent for this much period, in this case we have put 60 seconds, then the agent will respond. He just checking in, are you still there? Just to prevent if the user has left off their phone somewhere and forgot about talking it to it, then you can set this. We don't want to speak it again and again, so we have set this to 1 and in 60 seconds. And pronunciation, to add a specific word or name or phrase you want to add if it's not pronouncing very well. Yeah, and this is basically to remove background speech and remove noise. If you want this to done, you can do this, and but it will increase your cost a little bit. So make sure that, and yeah, and optimize for speed or optimize for accuracy. You can balance between speed and accuracy based on this. And this one is for basically medical. And boosted keywords, this is to expand the model's pronunciation like that keywords to make it pronounce it more specifically, like away in a good way. Then you can do this. And voicemail detection, if the agent detects a voicemail, in case the user didn't pick up, then it can leave a message, or either if you want, you can hang up if it reaching voicemail. And if you want to leave a message, you can set a prompt or static sentence based on that. And you can set this to like customize it your way. Okay. Keypad input detection. If you want the agent AI to interact with keypad, then you can use that. And call silence, if you want the if the user stays silent for this much period, then the agent will hang up the call immediately, just to prevent if the user has left off their phone, and you to prevent your cost spending from that, you can set this. And max call duration, if the conversation expands this much time, then the call will hang up because if the user have to the user if they get to know it's AI, some people misuse it and talk to it longer duration. Just to prevent your cost from it, you can use this and set this. And ringing duration, just to have the like how much to ring, the how much the call should ring. Yeah. So post call data. Now, yeah. You have to, these are the basically the details which you want to collect from the conversation based on the AI ask the user. So we have put Call summary and call successful is already added by Retell AI itself. Name, it's the user's name. You can see this. You can add this. And contact method, you can see this. And timeline, intent, motivation. Lead qualification, this is an important one. It basically qualifies lead based on that your case. You can add your description based on your own preference, like I have put in this case, if they want to sell the if they book appointment or they want to sell the property within 6 months, they are qualified. And if they don't follow any of these, then they are not qualified. And you have to add your choices from here in this case, and you have to select selector in this case. You can describe it your way, and you can use this, and you can add these post call data in basically text, selector, boolean, and number. So yeah, you can do this. And property description, decision maker, appointment date and time. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, these were all, and this one is basically for data storage settings. If you want everything to be stored, and if you want except PII to store, then it's basically the retail AI will not store these details, and the you will get access to this data in your CRM. So yeah, and basic attributes, this will not collect metadata, but it will not collect transcript recording and PII. So you can set this if your client asks it to set up. And fallback voice ID, this one is basically if the company have any issue with their voice, then a backup voice can be used in this case. Okay, and dynamic variables, I've just told you these are the dynamic variables which the agent can use in the call itself. And webhook settings, we will be just getting to it. And yeah, and these were all. Okay, let's uh, close these tabs. And yeah, okay, now for the make.com, you need to firstly go to your CRM if you are using any to store which you are using to store the details, and you need to add the details which you want to collect from the call. And remember to add these details in the prompt itself, just to make sure the agent asks these. Okay, now go to make.com. You can go in the description link and sign up in make.com. It provides 1,000 operations for free, and you can try it out and test it out for free. Okay, now you need to add a custom webhook from here. You can go to webhook and select custom webhook here, and yeah, you can add this here, and you need to add this. You will be getting this interface, and you can name it from here, save this, and you will be getting a webhook link. Copy this address and paste this here, right here. Okay, and you have just pasted this, and you can now add this from here. You can add a module from here. You need to add a Google Sheets module, add a row module, and you can connect this to your webhook. Okay, and once you have connected, you can sign up your account from this, and you can, if you are using any other CRM, let's say you are using Go High Level in this case, you can select go high level module in this case. But if your CRM is not here in this module, then you can use HTTP module. If your CRM offers API key, then you can connect it. Okay, and now here are all details which I have added in the CRM itself, in the Google Sheets. So yeah, and now what you need to do is you need to run this scenario once and go to Retail AI, click test button here, and let the agent speak.
Hi.
Okay, now cut the call and go to integration here. Sorry, and the make.com, you can see the data here. Event is call started. We don't need call start part. We need call analyze part. So we click run this once again, and click this. It's call ended. We don't need call ended. We need call analyze. Run this once again, and you can see event is call analyze. Now what you need to do is click here in between of these two modules, and you need to map out the event in this you can see event, you can click here and you can select operator as text operator equal to call analyze, just to prevent getting call started and call ended part, because we only need call analyze part. And call you need to add Google Sheets row. Now you need to map out the details from here. You need to click here and you can map out these post call analysis data which we have mapped out. And phone number, I will just doing that. Also, yeah, call summary part, call summary will be here in this tab, not in the post call custom analysis data. And recording URL will be here, and transcript will be here. Yeah. And now save this here and save this here and click immediately as data arrives. Now save this here. Okay, now our post-call analysis data is set, and now the details from the call, when the call will end, it will be gathered. And you can even do follow-up from here. You can add Gmail module from here, or SMS if you want to send SMS from your agent. Then you can send add Twilio account from here, and you can send SMS to the person. So this one is basically for that. And for phone number, we need to add this thing here. And for phone number, you need to do this here. I will just do this. Uh, you need to paste this thing here, copy this here, and you need to paste this thing here. And this one is basically it's only applicable for when you are calling the phone number. It will only show when you are calling the phone number. And just to prevent this, we can just directly paste it here. So whenever it will detect this, I can simply add the phone number. Now click save and save this scenario from here. Okay, now let's create the form for this. And we need to create a new form. We are using Tally form in this case. And you can name it anything. Let's say real estate. Simply real estate. You can do this and we can start from scratch. We can add a short answer in this case. Yeah, insert this and we can add name here, and yeah, we can add another thing here, long answer, long answer, sorry, phone number. We can add this phone number, yeah, and we can add another here, uh, we can add long answer from here and description here. Okay, yeah, these all details we can do this, and you if you can want to add more, you can do this and just publish this, copy this, and we can review this from here. Yeah, you can see this is the form basically. Yeah, we have created that. Now we need to create a function. We need to create a scenario to call this to call the leads. Okay, so guys, now for the form response. So the if the person submits the form, then we can automatically call that person. So what you need to do is you choose the module of the form which you have created, from where you have created the form from, and you need to add that and make sure that it is an instant response, because that how it will call instantly. So we are using Tally in this case. We have already added the Tally module, and we have added the watch new responses module. We have simply added it from here. You can see watch new responses and it's instant. That means whenever a new response submits, it will automatically get the data. So what you need to do is you need to add up your connection from here, connect your uh, uh, form from here, and just hit save. Okay, now save this. Okay, now we need to add a HTTP module. I've already added these details. I will just explain all these. URL, in the URL, you need to place that here. What we have basically done is that we have in the documentation of Retell AI, we have added the API connection for create a phone call, and we have just added these API connection. You can see, and if you want to review it yourself and add more details, then you can do that. I will just explain. We have pasted the URL for that and method as post, and we have added three headers in this case: authorization and bearer, and in this case it's the API key. Make sure to add a space after the bearer. And what you need to do now is that you how will you get the API key? So in the settings you need to go here in the API key and just copy this secret key from here and paste it here, right? And another header is that content type. What content type? It's application JSON. Oh, and there are two headers basically, and body type raw and content type JSON, application JSON. So okay, now for the from number. Here you need to buy a phone number from here, and you can buy it either for free, but it will be only for testing it. And you can sign up to Twilio, and you can buy a number from there. You get $15 of free credits, and but there is a limitation in that. You can only call people who who have who which number you have verified in your Twilio account. That means you need to add that number and provide it with the OTP, and you have to verify that. And once it's verified, then you can call that number. But if you want to call anyone, whichever lead is coming, then you need to upgrade your account with a minimum of $20. So you can do that. And what you need to do is you once you are signed up, you can go to SIP trunk, Elastic SIP trunk, and I've already added that. I will just show you. Okay. And yeah, you need to name it anything, and you need to enable the call transfer caller ID, and you need to enable PSTN transfer and symmetric RTP, and you need to hit save from here. And now you need to go to termination tab, and you need to go here in the you need to add anything like uh, you need to create your termination SIP URI. You can name anything, and if it's available, then you can save it. You can have that. And in the ACL tab, you can do this basically in the by going to the Retell AI documentation. You can go documentation, and in the deploy tab you can see connect via SIP trunk, connect SIP trunk. You can watch Twilio account, or either if you want to connect it Telnix or Vonage, then you can do that. You can follow the steps simply here, and you can connect your phone number from here. And if you want a detailed video about that, then you can tell me in comment section. I will build that. And a simpler way is that you can simply buy the number here from Twilio itself. Sorry, from Retail AI itself, and but it only have Canada and United States number, and you need to add a payment method, and it will not be free because Twilio provides free credits, but Retail AI you need to upgrade your account, and you need for buying the phone number, and you need to verify your identity also for making the outbound calls. So make sure if you're doing from retail, then you can do that. And once you have purchased that, you need to go to make.com again, and you need to map out these details. The from number, it's the number from which we are calling. You need to paste that here, and from to number, that means the number which is filled in the form, and we are calling that number basically. So we can map that out. If you have added that in your form, then we are able to do that. I'll just show you. Copy link and paste it here. Okay, and these are the details: phone number, description, and name as we have added. So let's just go to make.com, and we have added the retail AI dynamic variables. In that section, we have added name, phone number, and description. And make sure you name it exactly like you have done in the retail AI. I will just show you. Go to your uh, agent. Okay, yeah, we have added dynamic variables. You can see name as written and description, phone number. It's just same. You don't need to capital it. If you do it like this, if you have added a capital P, but in that agent, it's a small p, then also it will not get the data. So make sure you add it correctly and make sure it matches there. And override agent ID, you need to simply in the here and you have to copy this ID from here and you need to paste it here. It's the basically the agent ID. Okay. Now save this and immediately as data I select this and okay, so guys, we have successfully created our agent. So let's test this out. And I will just put out my details here in this. I am looking to sell property. Okay, and let's just submit it and let's see whether it works or not. I have my phone here. You can see a phone call is coming, and let's pick this up and let's test it. Hello?
Hi, is this Akshat?
Yeah.
Hi, Akshat. This is Alex calling from Keller Williams. You recently filled out a form letting us know you're looking to sell your property. Do you have a quick minute to chat?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, Akshat. I appreciate you taking the time. I see you're interested in selling your property. Is that still something you're actively looking into right now?
Yes, I'm looking to sell my property.
Great. Thank you for confirming, Akshat. To help us serve you best, can I ask, what's your ideal timeline for selling? Are you hoping to make a move in the next few months?
Yeah, I'm looking to move within a month.
Thanks for sharing that, Akshat. That's a quick turnaround, and we can definitely help you with that timeline. If you don't mind me asking, what's prompting you to sell your property at this time? Is there a specific reason or situation?
Yeah, some noises around here.
I understand, Akshat. Living with a lot of noise can be really challenging, so it makes sense you'd want to change. Just to make sure we're helping the right person, are you the primary decision maker for this sale, or will anyone else be involved in the
Yes,
decision?
yes, I'm the decision maker.
Thank you for clarifying, Akshat. It's helpful to know you're involved in the decision-making process. Could you tell me a bit about the property you're looking to sell? For example, is it an apartment, a house, and how many bedrooms or any unique features?
It's basically a 3 BHK house with a garden.
That sounds lovely, Akshat. Three-bedroom house with a garden is definitely appealing to many buyers. Thank you for sharing those details. Based on what you've told me, I think our agent can really help you get the best value for your home, especially with your timeline. Let me quickly check our agent's availability for a consultation so we can get things started. One moment, please. Thank you for waiting, Akshat. I have three convenient options for a consultation with our agent calling one. Today at 4 p.m. 2. Tomorrow Thursday between 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. 3. Tomorrow Thursday between 1 p.m. and 5 p.m. Which of these times would work best for you?
I think tomorrow at 10 a.m. would work.
Perfect, Akshat. I'll book you in for tomorrow afternoon between 1 p.m. and 5 p.m. Is there a specific time in that window that you prefer, or should I schedule it for 2 p.m.?
Uh, you can schedule it for 2 p.m. It would work.
Great, Akshat. I'm booking your consultation for tomorrow at 2 p.m. You'll receive a confirmation text at +91989335430. It looks like I need your email address to complete the booking for your consultation tomorrow at 2 p.m. Could you please share your email with me? This will ensure you receive all the appointment details and confirmation.
Yes, it's akshat@gmail.com.
Thank you, Akshat. I'm now booking consultation for tomorrow at 2 p.m. You'll receive a confirmation by email and text. All set, Akshat. Your appointment is confirmed for tomorrow at 2 p.m. You'll receive a confirmation at akshat@gmail.com and a text at +91989335430. Our agent will meet with you to discuss your property and next steps. If you have any questions before then, feel free to reach out. Have a great day.
Have a great day. Okay, the call was pretty amazing. You can see the data here. You can see it has automatically booked up for 2 p.m. and the data here you can see. Okay. I think we have, you can see the data here. I don't know why it has output these. So yeah, the data is name Akshat, the phone number here is mine, and the email and text is here. And you can see within a month, I'm looking to sell within a month, and sell, I'm looking to sell my property. I've already added that description in my form, so it has not asked me whether I'm looking to sell or buy. And you can see the motivation and noises around the property. I'm looking to sell because of that. And as per in the agent, I have told you that if a person books a consulting or either they want to sell within 6 months, they are qualified, and you can add definitely your own purpose of what you consider as qualified or not qualified. And property description, three-bedroom house with a garden, and decision maker. I am the decision maker. That's what I said. And the timing of the booking, which I booked the consulting for, and the call summary here, you can see the call summary right here, and the recording link if you want to listen to the recording, you can see that, and the transcript of the call. So these are all details which are being stored automatically, and it instantly follows your real estate leads, whether it comes through a ad form or your website form or any other types of form. So you never miss an inbound lead due to late follow-up. So this is very helpful for real estate agents, as they can generate very large amount of revenue from it, and they can save time from it. That's basically very helpful for real estate agents. And if you want to see my other video of how to build 24 by 7 air receptionist for real estate agent, then you can go through my channel and watch that out. And so that's it for the video. And if you want this kind of agent for your business, so you can go in the first link in the description below and book a free consulting call with me. I will understand your needs and will be helping you in making this kind of agent for your business. And so that's it for today's video. Hope you like that, and thanks for watching.